you doing? Connection is good. Bitrate is good. Ooh. Ooh, I had a connection error symbol. That wasn't good. Okay. All right, hang on. Hey guys, check it out. I don't know if you could see. It's too dark in here. Hang on, let me do something really quick. This screen is slow. I will just close it. I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker. I don't know why. Is it laggy for you? See, I got my Mountain Dew Baja Blast, but it's like a slam metal logo. It's like that Baja Blast with some. I would love to start a slam metal band. I can breathe and re and shree and free and bree. No, dude, actually, I could do some really disgusting gutturals, but I don't own a guitar right now. I have two bass guitars, no 6-string guitar. And honestly, if I was writing slam, I'd probably use a 7-string for the low string, the low E. Yeah, dude. If I was writing slam, maybe it'd be a 7-string or a 6-string. Put that shit in C tuning. Drop C tuning. Or if you're like analepsy or some of those slam bands, like they just like have these weird ass fucking tunings. You're like, what the fuck? Anyway. You know, this is how I remember how to tune a guitar. It's every good boy deserves fellatio. That's it. I can't do any slam gutturals because that door in the background, that's my wife's bedroom. Yeah, I have my own bedroom, dude. Fuck that shit, man. I'm fucking bumping into each other. Oh, you guys are married and you don't sleep in it. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. I got my own room. You know what I'm saying? Watching pornos late at night, gambling, fucking being toxic to kids on fucking Peggle. Fuck you, kid. You suck at Peggle. Yeah, that's what's up. Getting wasted. No, dude. There's some married couples that they sleep in the same bed and they like hang all over each other and they're like always like, oh, I love you, boo. Dude, stop. I fucking hate that shit. It's like we're very individual people, but like Jesus Christ. How do you not want to lay out on your bed like this and just have all the space to yourself so you can get a good night's rest? I don't know. Twisted, man. Because people have been shocked. Literally. Like shocked. I'm like, "Hey man, my bedroom." They're like, "Wait, you guys don't sleep in the same?" Man, bro, if I could take this camera and move it over there right now. I've got an Xbox in my room on a really low resolution monitor, but like I play old games in there late at night sometimes when I'm not online. Oh well, it's my private time when I rub my nipples and slap my cock. Anyway, we're gonna play. I thought we were gonna play. It's loading. We're gonna play some games and we're gonna chat and we're gonna be silly. I think because I've been having really hard time like just focusing lately and having a good stream with good gameplay. I'm gonna play through Bean Machine first, which is just the American reskin of the massively popular Puyo Puyo. Puyo Puyo Pop is a puzzle game from Japan, and I believe 1994 when this motherfucker came out, and this was like the American one. It'll say on the bottom of the screen 1993. So I was just turning 4 years old, and these are some of my most like earliest memories. Most earliest. See, that's another double positive. I like that one. These are some of my most earliest memories, like Sonic and like I don't know what else was popping off. 1994, 95, Men in Black, so, like stuff like that. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario. Oh, dude, I loved all that shit, dude. Like, it was really fun to me. Oh, and then PS1 came out, and we started playing Parappa the Rapper. And then in 1998, Dance Dance Revolution made its way here. I know, because it came out in Japan in 1998. But there was a kid from California, and he transferred to our school, and he goes, "Do you guys know Dance Dance Revolution?" And we're like, "What?" He's like, "You don't know Dance Dance Revolution?" Because I guess because they're close to Japan or whatever, California, they had a cabinet like way before a lot of other United States places had cabinets. And so this kid transferred to my school from California, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you never heard of Dance Dance Revolution?" And I was like, "What?" And then maybe 99 or 2000, we got our first. Uh, it was like a first mix. Was it? Was it second mix already? I think. Yeah, no. It was a Dance Dance Revolution old cabinet where you couldn't change the scroll speed on your arrows. I know that. And it was at Aladdin's Castle in the fucking mall. And then after that, oh dude, we were crazy about that fucking game. And unfortunately, I never got into In the Groove or any of that. Like, if someone would have just told me, "Hey, dude, it's user-based content. If you have some of that crazy industrial music and on your memory stick and you want to plug it in, it'll make a save file for you." I didn't know at the time because I was like a DDR tournament player. I just assumed like, oh man, this is a different DDR that's coming out, and it's well, the creator of that game, Kyle Ward, ended up creating Step Maniacs, which is the game that I'm totally addicted to now. So, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't get into like ITG, because what if I became like a stamina head? Like everybody can do their own thing, but making the pads slippery on purpose, you're a fucktard, man. Shut the fuck up. If you want to play a 4-hour song and prove your worth, and you got to do little mods like that, that's cool or whatever. But I mean, like, they're like, dude, I was literally playing a set at the arcade, like on wild mode, and dude comes up and asking me like, what are the best gloves for this game? I was like, you mean shoes? He's like, well, no, what are the best gloves for holding onto the bar? I'm like, what do you, you're not gonna get an edge. People think they're gonna get an edge and get better, and it's like, micro mods can only help you so much, dude. Like, go to the arcade, play on the hardware, even if it's shittier than your home setup. Stomp a little harder, get your score. People asking me about gloves. People asking me about, oh, dude, like some guy was showing me some kind of like turtle wax shit to make the mat slippery. Yes, the thing I'm fucking doing run sections super fast, make it slippery. Fucking idiots. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not trying to be toxic to the stamina community. I'm just trying to normies who don't play dance games. Stamina community is people who play these long songs and they do these little micro movements and they tap the edge of the arrow sensor to get it to register. They don't move their body fully, and they will put lubricants, and they will wear socks, and they'll slide around and go without lifting their feet up, so that they conserve their energy, so that they can get a triple A or a masterful full combo or whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. I'm so used to saying PFC from DDR that I just call every game perfect full combo. Or marvelous full combo. I don't know. I just call the DDR. I think in Step Maniacs it's called an MFC. An MFC. Right? Oh, dude. The dance game community is going to shit on me for not remembering that. Considering I play. It has been 4 or 5 months since I've been to the arcade, though, dude. I was just getting back up to the point of playing 21 difficulty. 21 Wild was where I started to throw up because I'm so out of shape. But yeah, I mean, look, you can play however you want. If you're a stamina player, that's cool. Like, I'm not here just to throw blind hate, but dude, at a certain point, it takes a lot of the fun out of the game to be that dialed or whatever. Like, okay, I might not get a PFC, but like, I want to have fun. These people have dialed up the competitive factor so much that it's not fun anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. How can you take something so fun and turn it into a grind like that? Anyway. Yeah, just for me, personally, putting something slippery on my dance pad, it's just not wise, man. I will eat shit and get hurt really fucking bad. Like, I'll be playing a fast song and just fall over, you know? But I mean, some stamina is really cool. There are players that don't do that stuff. There are players that just play the game for hours straight, and I have a lot of respect for that. But guys that are like, oh yeah, I modified the sensor 19 times, and I did this and I did that. Hey, when it comes to tournaments, you can't do that shit. You have to play on the stock hardware. So all these mods that people do to get an edge, they're not even legal in tournament play. Blast my asshole, daddy. Anyway, all of my dance game community friends are probably gonna unfriend me for that fucking hot take, right? If you play stamina, that's cool. I'll try it a couple times with you, but I guess the point is, I'm glad I never got fully into In the Groove because I might have become a stamina player. And then now Step Maniacs comes out and blows the fucking world away. It's literally just as popular as DDR, if not more. That dude Kyle is selling cabinets everywhere, bro. He's a cool guy, man. I said I liked the game, and he saw my Facebook post and goes, "Oh, thanks for liking the game, man. You didn't have to fucking find every post that tags your game in it." No, I didn't. I don't even think I tagged it. I just said I like Step Maniacs. I didn't even hashtag it. I don't know. I don't know enough about the guy personally. I have seen T-shirts that said "Fuck Kyle Ward." I don't know anything about the guy. All I do know is that he's got to get some industrial into the game. Like, I love dance games. I love trance. I love super shiny. I love DMB. I love techno. I love rhythm and all of those genres that are in dance games. I like them. I do. Especially the Euro stuff, like the erotic, all those Euro songs. It's got a good symbol in it. 4 on the floor, sexually. I love those songs. Why are we not, like, industrial bands would license a song? Like, it would be a no-brainer for them. They're like, oh, cool. Like, let me license playing a Hosiko song, or even like a Calm Covenant song. Like, fuck, what is that one off of United States of Mind? I can't think of it. No, it's off a Sky Shaper, and it's like dun 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 dun. Fuck, I can't think of it, guys. Anyway, the reason why I even started talking about dance games because I'm so ADD is there needs to be industrial music in dance games. Somebody please hit up like Out of Line or Cleopatra or Metropolis. Somebody hit up one of those fucking dude. Get some neurotic fish into Step Maniacs. There's so many old crusty gothers and punkers that I know that would play the dance game if it had like Nitzarab in it. If it had like How Job, Better Homes and Gardens. I know old dudes that would fucking start playing this game just based on that. The guy from Nitzareb actually passed away, uh, like a month ago, I believe. Now I'm like the second wave of industrial kids. So like bands like How Job and Nitzarab and Skinny Puppy, those are like they're they're goats. Like Front 242 and stuff. Goats. But like it's just a little past our wheelhouse, us younger rivets. Like we started on VNV Nation, Combi Christ, um, Assemblage 23. I love you, Tom. You make some of the most sad music, and I love you for that. Thank you. Your music has helped me heal. Yeah, cocksucker. Um, yeah. Um, and one definitely, because and one is one of those German pain pop bands that's just versatile, and they do some camouflage covers. Like they do the Great Commandment, and they do a really good job of it. Camouflage is another group. They're from Germany. Um, I don't know why, but I thought they were from England for some reason, like a long time ago. Anyway, what am I even talking about? Industrial music. Industrial music needs to be in dance games. That's it. You're not gonna hit a licensing wall. A lot of these people will want publicity. A lot of these people will want play. Um, Dude, could you imagine stomping around to Bellwether Syndicate? So that's a local band, and they're like new wave, and they're cool. Shout out, Scary Lady Sarah. She's fucking talented. And shout out Phil Peroxide. Fuck yeah, dude. There's a lot going on in the scene, and to to ignore it and not put it in dance games is so silly to me because house and techno and trance are like cut from the same cloth as traditional EBM and industrial. It's literally the same. Like, you know, I mean, I guess there's like our Chicago bands and like our Ministry and our KMFDMs and our like guitar based, that kind of like you're fighting the bad guy in a '90s movie. Those bands like Die Krups, holy shit, I've seen them. Amazing, amazing. I don't even listen to their music all the time. And when they're live, oof. And then even bands like Funker Vogt, they're silly live with their little military aesthetic, but I like it. Like I like it. Um, I don't know what the fuck I'm even talking about. I need to play this Sega game, don't I? But anyway, I had just wrote down before I go to bed. Industrial music needs to be in dance games. And if you're a stamina player, I don't hate you. Show me some of those mods. Send me a video clip. Maybe I'll look at it. Okay. Um. Please donate to the GoFundMe. I haven't even been able to leave my house to go film arcade footage. It's just gotten way crazy, man. You know, I'm not struggling by any means, but I don't have extra money to go to the arcade right now. Sucks cock. It's a cocksucker. So, well, I could sit here and just list industrial bands that are fucking awesome, and then say this should be the game. This should be in the game. But I don't know. Maybe I'll hashtag Kyle Ward or I'll hashtag Stepmaniacs or something because there's got to be more crunchier, heavier songs, and people have speculated. Oh, it's not all ages friendly. All ages friendly. Erotics talking about licking nipples. What do you mean all ages friendly? So that's not why they don't have industrial music in there. Like, think about dancing to juke. Does anyone remember when Grendel was good? A lot of people shit down my throat saying, "How dare you?" It's like, well, when Grendel went from terror EBM to EDM, distinction, electronic body music, EDM, electronic dance music, akin to modern dance, just dance. So they went from being like an industrial band to almost like a dance band. And Time Wave Zero was okay, but we're talking about this is all the way back in like 2013, I think. Time Wave Zero was okay. It wasn't good. And if you guys aren't unfamiliar with that, Time Wave Zero was a prank. Time Wave Zero was something Terrence McKenna talked about, the famous psychonaut that I drool out facts about sometimes on my channel. Terrence McKenna was like, "Oh, Time Wave Zero, it's when everything will sink and we don't know what's gonna happen." Da-da-da-da. Turns out, he was cranking us, dude, the whole fucking time. It was a crank. It was his birthday, and he plotted it on some kind of timeline. It is. Oh man, my man, Terrence McKenna. He's like the self-transforming machine, elves. This is why I have so much contempt for the Rogan sphere and the bros and the hey dude bro the fratty guys, because they can take something as profound as like psychedelics and they can just be like Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, DMT, elk meat, and then they take an entheogen that they have no clue what the fuck, and they blast off to the moon, and then they go, yeah, you know what, maybe Hitler was right. Do you understand that you can't just play with the shit? You have to have an understanding going into it. By all means, have recreational trips, okay? By all means. But like it's the Rogan sphere and the bro sphere and the, yeah, dude, chug a beer. It's those guys. It's those guys they're coming out of a psychedelic enlightenment. They're coming instead of learning something valuable about their character, they come out of the trip and they go, I should be mean to people still. How the fuck does that even work? Like, how fucked up are you that you have like a severe ego death and you've shed your ego and you're seeing human beings with compassion and you come out of the trip and you're like, I'm still gonna be a fucking asshole. Your life must be terrible after that. What am I even talking about? I said industrial music needs to be in dance games, and Terrence McKenna said, Time Wave Zero. You guys, Time Wave Zero is going to be a big event. The sun's going to explode. And you know what's funny? Is that, like, people in the tripping community, like, people who, like, were psychonauts or stuff like that, they knew that he was just cranking. They knew it was a joke. They knew it was just a fucking... They knew it was a crank. But meanwhile, there's scientists, like, actually studying what it could mean. I get the idea. But anyway, I just wanted to back up what I said when I said, remember when Grendel used to be good? Oh shit, I gotta get started on stream. I've just been talking to this camera doing nothing. I'll suck your balls. Sorry, guys. I'm just a little frustrated. I'm frustrated. I gotta get some new bumps. Alright, guys. Happy Friday. I'm gonna go downstairs and start playing my games. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? I shouldn't have done that, Billy. How's that? Is that better? I mix my audio like shit. I almost fell down the stairs, but that's okay. Looks like I'm taking back shots from Sasquatch. That's the sound he makes. Okay, guys. Friday's monster. I'm not talking about this drink. I went online looking for photographs from the BBC, yeah? It was showing me pictures of cocks, mate. I really hate my life. Please donate. You know what? If I blow up, guys, I'm taking you with me. That sounded violent. Oh, I like your penis, Carlos. It's going down. It's going down, motherfucker. Like Trump's pants at a Chuck E. Cheese. It's going down. Happy Friday, you guys. I got about 1/3 of my dab tank left here. It is still the Cheese Storm by Cresco. It's a Mamma Mia. The cheese is everywhere. Oh man, I tried to burp. Hell yeah. Hang on, I bet a couple of my regulars are chatting with me right now, and I'm just ignoring them like a cocksucker. see. Chat. No, no one said anything in the chat except for me. And time to smoke. Okay. Hello. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow. Rita Arnold. Rita Arnold. 3. Your profile looks cool, man. I can't click on it. I don't know why it's not taking me there. Nice to meet you. I was really getting ADD there. Like one thought led to another, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You know the remedy. You know what's the remedy to that? It's just sleeping better. Do you ever? I don't know if this is just an anxiety thing or what. Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night to check your clock to see how much time left you have to sleep? I must not be sleeping pretty solid then. If that's the point, because like I wake up to see if I have to like get up for the day or if I have to start. Oh shit! Well, that's not good. I'm not paying attention. Oh fuck, that's not good. I just gotta drop the purple so I can rescue myself here. I'm not exactly focused. You know what I'm saying here? Not exactly focused. Bro, we got this show. Oh, I'm gonna drink some more Monster and take another dab because even though I was talking to the computer screen a lot, my mind is not awake, dude. But there does need to be industrial music in dance games. Like it's like a no-brainer. Like when you think about Wax Trax records and like house music in Chicago and dance and industrial in Chicago, like just our scene here. If you think about like how huge that was of a movement altogether, like techno, house, early 90s dance, ballads, you know. Oh man, it all ties together. I just feel older than I am because, you know, I was sneaking into the club when I was younger. And who was in there? All the old heads who are like, you know, Nitzareb, how job guys, you know what I mean? All the frontline assembly, front 242 guys. No offense, no hate. Like amazing music, dude. Obviously. Like we'll take it way back. The VMV Nation cover of Circling Overland is mwah. Holy crap. And I just feel that there's so many. I don't even want to use the term normie because it sounds stupid. I just think there's so many people that just they're unaware that this type of music exists. Like they're just like if they knew it was a thing, they'd be like, "Oh, fuck." I mean, it sounds corny as fuck, but like the first time I heard I heard Burning Empires when it came out. That's the remix album of Empires, the VMV Nation album came out in 1999. Holy fuck, does it have an impression on you? And you're like, well, these are like really vague and deep and dark and like very like how are these types of thoughts that a young kid can grasp onto. No, dude, it was transcendent. Talk about at the end of time, at the end of days, when the sun burns out, will any of this matter? Who will be there to remember who we were? It's just, it makes you think, and it's just harmoniously in tune with ancient. It's like when you think of these thoughts being expressed and the expansive sound of the music and their synth programming and their note choice, you're like, wait, I feel like oddly connected to like Native Americans and people from the past, and it's like it's a trip. It's a fucking trip. Ronan Harris is like kind of a genius, and we often make fun of EMV Nation and like we goof on it because like everyone in the scene loves him, and it's synonymous with, oh bro, you grow up industrial. Oh, you like VMV Nation? Yeah, I do. You cocksucker. Amazing, amazing stuff. Who will be there to remember who we were? Obviously, I can't sing well. If I'm in the studio in the isolation booth, I can sing, but I has the squeaky voice, boss. But anyway, it's just, I don't know, it was profound. And I'll probably still upload this video anyway. Dude, you guys, you guys, you guys. I don't think a lot of people know that this kind of music exists. I think we just have to share it. People are like, I don't want my scene to become mainstream. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, Trent Reznor writes scores for movies. Shut the fuck up. I don't want it to be mainstream. If it leaves the underground, it's not cool anymore. Bro, everyone needs to listen to industrial music. It's futuristic and cool. Fuck you. I get it. It's a bastion of alternative, um, society. It's oh god damn it. It's an alternative safe space. I don't even want to play this fucking game anymore. Hang on. And I have beaten this game a few times on stream. Let's go right to the skateboarding. Oh, nope, that's Gears. I can't play Gears right now. I'm definitely not awake. We'll go to the skateboarding. We'll do a couple other things. Rita Arnold. Thanks for the follow, I said, but do I know anyone named Rita? No. Oh shit. Fuck this shit. I hate hearing my own squeaky voice. I had a deeper voice in high school. I got my nose broken a bunch of times, and it's like it's kind of like pinched all the time. Like, did I do that, Steve Urkel? But yeah, some of those times I was talking mad shit. Maybe I deserved to have my nose cracked. You feel me? But other times I got fucking bitch jumped. I love the neighborhood I grew up in. Like, that's why I always be checking other white boys. And I'm Italian, technically white passing, right? But I'm still the same color as the enemy. Fuck them. Um, what I'm trying to say is, what was I saying? What? I'm good. I'm good, dude. I'm good. Can't even think. Wait, what was I saying? I'm spacing it hard, bro. Oh. I only woke up one time in the middle of the night to see what time it is, and one time to go to the bathroom. So there were only two gaps in my sleep. Oh yeah, and there is the chronic pain. God damn it. Ouch. 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 It's a good thing I'm a weed head because I could be addicted to smack from my body pain. I could be. I really could be. I was gonna say something and I just. Oh my fucking god. I've not. Dude, okay. I've not been able to collect myself fully for a stream for like a week. Whatever I uploaded yesterday, it's just an embarrassment fest. But I was gonna say something else about electronic music, or I mean, I don't know, man. It's cool. It's cool to have been and still be a part of this interesting scene that not a lot of people know about. You know? You know, it's not like your Anthony Fantanos are reviewing fucking industrial albums. They're just not. You know? Wow. That would be interesting if he did something like that, though. If he did like top 10 best industrial albums, like, but he didn't be like, oh, Nine Inch Nails, Depeche Mode, Nine Inch Nails, Rammstein. But he actually like went into the history or something. Not even the history, because the history itself is convoluted. Because half of the industrial bands split off and did like this stomp hit trash cans kind of avant-garde art, skinny puppy, but like dude, okay. How am I gonna? Because I hate myself. Oh, okay. I just didn't know how to pronounce the umlaut right. It's Einstürzende Neubauten. That was one of the early like experimental ones. It means new buildings falling down in German, or new buildings being destroyed. New construction destroyed. That was one of those like that went the way of the power. That's where you get harsh electro and like power noise from. Is those bands, and you get like dark, ambient, scary, evil, like stuff like Skinny Puppies assimilate. That's more like an atmospheric, dark and droning, brooding. A little, a little, a little before my time even. I think some of my friends that are just a few years older than me were, and like I said, I don't know. It was like an amazing, amazing spread during that time period where I was going through high school. Got to experience like some firsts from VMV Nation and stuff, but I think just the year, I think it was 2003 or 4, the beginning of high school or something like that, and don't quote me here, but I'm trying to think. Uh, Future Perfect came out, which was kind of panned by some VMV Nation OG heads, right? Future Perfect, and I actually like the songs on Future Perfect. I'm not gonna lie. And I think it was Covenant was on Skyshaper tour, and I seen them. So what is it? Was it United States of Mind or Skyshaper? No. Okay. I got it. It was, yeah, it was United States of Mind. I know because it had the catchy songs on it. So United States of Mind came out, Covenant. Fucking Future Perfect, and then Past Perfect remix album. Dude, okay, that was good. And then Assemblage 23 had Storm come out? Okay, dude, I have to check myself before I wreck myself. Okay, where's the discography? Albums. Yeah, it was Storm. Storm came out. And I think that's the one that has Drive on it. And we just got our driver's license. God damn it. My connection was interrupted. What does that mean? How? What the fuck? No, Drive was off the other album. This one had Skin, Human, Regret. Regret is a dull and rusted blade that covers me in scars that never fade. Maybe I wasn't a stupid asshole cunt like the other kids because my mind was like expanded not only from my fucking dabbling with psychedelics, but it was expanded by like just critical thinking and thought provoking deep music. Like, I love my slam death metal, and that's always got a place in my heart. But like sometimes you'll listen to an industrial song and you'll be like, your friend will be like, dude, why are you staring out the window? Is anything real? You know, bro, why are you staring out the window? It's just profound. So it's the stuff that Tom Shear says. Oh man, he'd be a cool guy to meet. Like, I met I met VNV Nation when Mark Jackson was still in the band, and just having a beer with Mark and Ronan after a show at Neo before it closed. That like I mean top ten experience of my life because they were so nice, and they're from Ireland. He was so nice. He's like, what do you like about VV Nation? I was like, bro, you and Mark are the reason why I play synthesizer. And they were like, they weren't just like, oh yeah, like I heard that a million times. They were like, oh, that's so cool, man. Like they were like stoked on it. They were fucking stoked on it, bro. Stop. You know, because they must have obviously those artists got their exposure through different sources, and it's like Gary Newman Pleasure Principle and like Kraftwerk, Autobahn stuff, like all that stuff. Ah! And in case you didn't know, the spoof band in The Big Lebowski, the German, the German techno band, the Nihilists, they're like spoofing like industrial music, and they do a great job. And they're like it's basically like a play on Kraftwerk, but but they like made it a little darker. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I like your penis. You guys, I haven't been able to focus for days. What's wrong with me? Send me money. Send me pornography and candy. I'm not gonna lie. I hate my life, Billy. What should I do, guys? What should I play? I have 40 minutes left, and I don't even know what to do. You know what I should do? I should spawn a beach ball and go flying. I still want Bungie to like support Halo 2 again. I think of these things when I'm in the shower or taking a shit. You ever think of these things? It's like, yeah, Insignia is popping off and rehosting original match made type deal. That's cool, but And before that, X-Link let you play System Link, which obviously was not the match-made server. But when Master Chief Collection came out, I said, "Great, I'm gonna play Halo 2 again. I'm gonna be back in 2004, you guys. See ya, guys." And I thought I was gonna start like playing Halo 2 a lot. Played Halo 2 on Master Chief Collection. It was fucking dog ass, farting bubblegum. I don't. I get that you want to polish it and get rid of some issues, but they flat out just like there's no way to super bounce. And I know that sounds fucking juvenile of me. I don't like it. There's a lot of other issues with it, but dude, that super bounce was like a sniper thing. And I don't know. I had another point to make. I can't. I'm so frustrated. 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 Also, I'm like really having trouble keeping my eyes open. I'm not even gonna lie. And all the anniversary graphics kind of missed the point. Like, sure, the hardware was more limited when Halo 2 came out, and some of the textures just kind of looked flat. But in reality, it added like the giant structures with like flat gray walls, like all the panels. It it was atmospheric and creepy. And now if you switch to the anniversary graphics, sometimes it's just overly detailed for what it is. Like it's just overly detailed and it looks clean. It looks creamy. But like the old graphics had this stark and barren kind of creepy industrial, just like you would imagine a sci-fi, like an alien ship, you know? And sometimes those limitations in graphics added to the atmosphere, like especially in scary levels from like the first game, like Assault on the Control Room and stuff like that. It's scary. It's barren. It seems ancient. It seems like the Forerunners built this. This is ancient. It's unknown yet known. It's scary. It's eerie. It's uncanny valley. What's behind each corner? That's the atmosphere. But then you turn on the new graphics, the anniversary graphics, and it just looks too polished and it looks too silly looking. Like almost like they're like, all right, Dave, add detail to every little fucking thing. Have it on my desk by Friday. Like it's possible for like it looks good. Don't get me wrong. It just steals the heart and soul. anyway, I say that because I was dicking around on campaign on Master Chief Collection for Halo 2, and it just I ended up turning off the anniversary graphics because it just didn't seem right. Like maybe for like a boss fight or like a cool part or a cutscene. Maybe the cutscenes I left on the advanced graphics, but I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I'm a loser? Because you would be right. Thanks for still watching me, guys. I appreciate it. Um, Before I go, I'll play a bump for the YouTube channel. But I think it's time to get into some serious gaming because that's the whole point I'm on here, right? Is to provide the gameplay, and I can't even stay awake. So, can we get a cool ass wall ride? No, we can't. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I want to do my goofy ass nose manual one time. I did it in the last 2 videos, so I mean, I don't want to overdo it, but I was here, no face cam, streaming straight from the Xbox when I was really tired and I needed to lay my fat ass down and I didn't want to be on camera. And I was playing like from here. I made my guy run. I avoided hitting the grass. Yeah, hell yeah. I did not want to get into that grind because I was trying to be accurate and stay in the lines, but that guy ate shit trying to do what I was doing. Yeah, no, you're not me, kid. Fuck you. Ooh, get that little baby manual. I mean, that's the embellishment that makes it. That's what I've always loved about skateboarding is that, like, I can do tricks that my favorite pros can do, right? And the discerning factor is style. Everyone does shit a little bit differently, and that's what I love about skateboarding, the accessibility of it. It's like, oh, cool. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm old. And in 2003, Mike Vallely had this band called Mike V and the Rats. It was an okay sort of punk band. It wasn't very good. That was the bass line I had to learn from one of the songs, right? Okay. But he was doing a signing at Tower Records. Look, all these shut down, by the way. It was like in Bloomingdale, Illinois. It was just like in the middle of a town. He was at the Tower Records signing the Mike V and the Rats stuff. Bro, he had a demo that night at Warped in Woodstock. So here's a couple of kids, me, a couple of kids from high school, whatever, when we were young. We wanted to get Mike V's autograph. Oh, it was so cool to meet Mike V. And, we got his autograph. He was like, do you guys want to skate? I was like, what? He's like, do you want to skate? He's like, this autograph signing's ending in an hour and nobody showed up, dude. You guys are like the only ones here. I skated in the parking lot of Tower Records with Mike Vallely when I was fucking 13. You can't make this shit up. You know? Us in the Midwest, we're not used to seeing the pro skaters and like hanging out or seeing them like that. It's usually California type shit. Always West Coast, man. California is like the mecca of skateboard. It's where it came from. Came from surfing. But now I want to do surfing because I love extreme sport. I love all action sports. I would love to try surfing. I'm afraid of the ocean. Dead ass. Fucking. I'll get into some scraps. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking shoot a motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I'm not scared. When it comes to the ocean, bro, you're in their world. You feel me? You are in their world. If they want to take a bite out of you, big ass fish be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you're in their world, bro. And like the thought of getting swept to sea, isolation, I don't know if it's like if I believe in a lot of the hippie stuff, but I don't know if it's like a past life regression. I have this weird traumatic response to water. I mean, it's weird. Like even if I'm in like the bathtub and I close my eyes, I get like a fear like I'm in the ocean. It's very weird. And I don't have a fucking fear of water. It's the idea of isolation at sea and you're so tired trying to just not drown. And that would be one thing to deal with. But then you got creatures that can eat you. That's the kicker for me. Dying of exhaustion and drowning is one thing. But doing that while you're worried about giant creatures chomping on you, bro, I would have a grabber right there. How did he die? Drowning? No, he had a fucking heart attack. So I really do want to try surfing, but I don't know where's a place where my anxiety wouldn't be super high. Like even at my age now, I'll take the skateboard off a ramp, fuck it, and I'll go fast. But I'm afraid of the ocean. I'm not gonna lie. Is there a place that has indoor salt water or something? I'm I've always wanted to try surfing. I just really don't like the water. I don't like swimming. But I don't know where the fear comes from because I really don't have like a fear of drowning or like a fear of being suffocated or whatever. So like I must have like if past life theory is true or whatever, reincarnation, stuff like that, then whoever I was before now, I fucking died in water. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't do any past life regression with a shaman, but even when I'm on mushrooms, I'm like, dude, I died in water. I had to have died in water before. I know it sounds like silly stuff. And I don't even believe in a lot of supernatural shit. I don't. It's just fucking fake for the most part. But as far as how reality works and existence and consciousness works, yeah, if there is some kind of past life, then definitely I died in water. Maybe I was in an airplane that got shot down. I don't even know. But it's almost impossible to study stuff like this because the moment you start studying stuff like this, you get these metaphysical nerds that are like, well, actually, this is magic and blah, 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 and then they ruin the whole thing and then it loses credibility. So I'm fascinated with the gray area between like the dream world and consciousness, and I'm terribly fascinated by that stuff. But the moment you get one dude talking about fucking weird shit, it just loses all of its credibility. I like weird shit. I like weird shit in my ass. Let's go right to the mega park. Because I can't even think, you guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That was a cum burp. Thanks, Carlos. He's making elote. He's like, you need some mayonnaise? Have you met my friend Alfredo? You will love his sauce. Your boy Alfredo. You like my sauce? The funniest thing is like that is so an American thing. Even me as an Italian American, that is so an American thing. It's like they literally had to start making it in Italy because people would come like as tourists and be like, "Where's the Alfredo sauce?" And obviously the Italians actually made a real Alfredo sauce, like a bechamel. I don't know if you guys know French and all the mother sauces. They make like a bechamel. Okay, it's like a cheese ganache. Okay, you feel me? And it coats the pasta. Mamma mia, there's a semen in here. Bro, I can't remember what I was getting, like craft supplies or something. I had to go to the dollar store, and I don't normally go to the dollar store, and they were like blasting on Italian classics or something, and I was standing in the aisle, kind of like vibing. It was like Che La Luna or something really cliche. Dun, 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 dun. And I was standing there, and I was like next in line, and I was like spaced out, and the lady was like sir, sir. I was like, excuse me, hang on a second. She looked at me baffled, and I was like, this is the music of my people. Dun, 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 dun. She's like, what? And I said, are you mocking me? I said, this is the music of my people. You know what? I grew up around a ton of Hispanics, right? People from Ecuador, Brazil, everywhere, right? But the Mexican homies had the Mexican music with the umpapa, with the trombone and the guitars and the accordion. And you know what's fucking like Italians be racist and they're like, "Hey man, this is fucking Mexican music. God damn it, turn it down." It sounds just like Italian music. Dum 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 dum. It's like, bro, you're acting like we don't fuck with that accordion and tuba. Yeah, the Polish people and the German have it too. It's called oompa music, man. It's just, I think it's just funny to me that the Italians be racist, like all this Mexican music, and it's like, wait, don't you own an accordion, Uncle Giuseppe? I hate myself. But here's a little tip from an Italian, and I'm not talking about my sausage. A lot of people have said in the private message, like, "Oh, you're Italian, huh? You're blonde? What the fuck?" And they're like, "Well, then what do you recommend?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And they're like, "Food wise." I was like, "Okay, that." I was like, "What's something that?" They're like, "What's something that fucking people?" I said, as if I asked the question to myself. There was a user, I think his name was like Spark or Sparks XD or something, and he said, "Italian dessert. What do I get?" He's like, "I'm tired of cannolis." They said, "Okay, fuck, man, this is right up my alley. I'm fat. I like Italian pastries." So, if you guys have an Italian cucina by you, and there's a bakery, fuck a Napoleon, man, fuck a cannoli, overdone, overdone. Fuck an Italian knot cookie, overdone. Fuck a snowball cookie with almonds, overdone. It's called sfogliatelle. Sfogliatelle. In the tongue-in-cheek, people call it a lobster tail. It is a crispy pastry with fresh Italian custard inside. Okay, I'm talking like custard, cut the mustard, release my custard. So it's weird to spell, so you're gonna have to look it up on Google. It's called a sfogliatelle. And if you guys need to look it up on Google, ooh, I'm looking at a picture of it. It says a classic Italian pastry originating from the Campania region. Known for its shell-like shape, layers of crisp, flaky dough, this pastry is typically filled with ricotta cheese, custard, and even includes candied orange peel flavorings sometimes. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. All right, you spell it Sfogliatella. Sfogliatelle. I'm saying it the white people way. Well, not white people way. I'm saying it the Italian American way. So, don't go to Italy and say, "Where's the mozzarella? Where's the gabagoo?" Gabagoo is capicola, and capicola is disgusting. So whenever you hear the Italian guys go, "Where's the gabagoo?" You're talking about like cold cuts, and it's gross. Although I could eat salami and pepperoni every day with provolone or mozzarella. Oh jeez, I would have a heart attack. Hey guys, I haven't really done any tricks the whole time. can't. I'm not motivated for anything here. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. For the last 20 minutes or so of the live stream, I'm gonna pop this on and just do the campaign ladder. This was one of my most favorite games to play online with noobs because, you know, it can be difficult and there could be a learning curve edge and it's fun to smash noobs, right? But people didn't actually read the face text of their cards to see what they did and they just played. They just clicked the X button or the A button. Sorry, I was playing my Nintendo earlier. They just clicked the A button. And dude, it made for some hilarious dupes. They stopped supporting this game in 2018. So I guess I can only play the campaign ladder. Look at all my Nintendo Switch. The Switch 2 is out. And I've played we have two Switch systems. Cuz what I thought was, well, we had a Nintendo Switch. She loved it. My wife loved it. And I thought, well, I'll get one for me. I got the one with the OLED screen, right? She's got the original one. I'll get one for me so that if we're on the plane or we're on a ride, we could like play Mario Kart. Like we could just, whatever. Bro, I've played mine like 2 times. I played mine like 2 times. I got the Smash Brothers edition from 2018, and I played it like 2 times. And I really should have just got an Xbox Series X, but that's whatever. That's another thing. I'll just play the Exalted Darkness deck. The cool thing about this is a standard deck is 60 cards, but in the video game you put like 70 cards in your deck, right? And there's a reason why doing it like that. Like I hate commander style or EDH or whatever the fuck you call it. Um dude, you know what? I'm going to keep this. Hopefully I'll get a swamp and I'll just like destroy non-black, exile target creature. Let's go, Steven. Let's go. I got to vindicate. Let's go. Vindicate's a good one. It's destroy target permanent, but it's only 3 cost. So it's destroy target permanent, 1 devotion to white, 1 devotion to black. I love games. Dude, games are so fun. This one happens to be a physical game that got a digital release. Now somewhere over, I have to ask my brother-in-law, and my sibling, where the fuck are all the, like, because we used to have shoe boxes of magic cards when we were kids, and binders full of them. I kind of want to build a black white deck or like a black red deck, like because like cards like Sanguine Bond and Liliana's Caress, and you can just do damage and gain health, and it's better than a lifelink deck, in my opinion. Um, I mean, I don't want to. I'll just Doomblade that, and then I can play. Oh wait, my pro black is Knight of Glory. Okay, and then if I swing with my Exalted, I'll get one damage. See, I should have been playing this all along. I'll play it for another 15 minutes or so. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, sorry. Didn't end my combat phase. Oh, That was a sad one. I didn't expect people to. Oh, okay. Protection from creature. Another exalted. I'm reading the comments on a video talking about like current events and how the world is crazy right now, and like talking about like how if Trevor Moore were alive to make new Whitest Kids episodes, I literally cried. I literally cried. What was my response? I just wrote, "We're living in a Whitest Kids You Know sketch. Rest in peace, local sex pot." Can't believe it. I cannot believe it, man. I don't get hung up on celebrity worship shit, but Trevor Moore could have, at this point in time, could have released more satire that, like, could help the world at this point. I don't know. I really miss Trevor Moore because there is no Whitest Kids You Know without him. And I understand the family lost a husband, lost a father to young children. That's fucked up, but like, I think he made us all laugh so fucking hard that we felt like we were his friend and knew him too. Kind of like how I got really sad when Ozzy Osbourne died. No connection to the guy whatsoever. And I just remember, oh, is that some of that early stuff that got me into heavy metal that I wouldn't have probably gotten into heavy metal if it wasn't for that. Oh, I love you. Oh, man. I mean, at this point, there's no reason for it, but this card is kinky. Talran, the Sky Summoner. Sky Summoner? Oh, I love that album. No, a Sky Shaper. I did not mean to end my combat phase, but that's okay. He's gonna play. He's gonna play another Sidewinder Drake. Play a Drake. You used to call me on my cell phone. Wrong Drake. Talking about dragons, yeah. Alright, this might do it. Four, and then 5 Exalted. Ready? Here we go. Exact. Going to the next one like a motherfucking penis, yeah. Please donate. I need more yards and pornography. Oh, I hate the swarm encounter. Exalted. I should have used the exalted for the swarm encounter, but we'll do grinning malice. We'll see if I get frustrated. This has a lot of kill control and a lot of card symmetry, but not a terrible amount of speed. Oh God, I need a swamp. I said, oh fuck. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna take the land flood and just top deck and see what happens. I might just get totally fucked because this is a swarm encounter, meaning that the the computer player is playing a token deck, a swarm deck, and he's gonna do these little one drop nighttail hawks. I think they're called suntail hawk. Oh, there is a nighttail hawk though. Yeah, fucking. Do you guys like tacos? Actually, me gusta tacos. Sí, tacos y tortas y burritos. Me encantan. Oh, sí, sí. Dude, I fucks with it, bro. Going to the taqueria after school. Sometimes they would give us alcohol. Good times, good times. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know how it's like the chum bucket versus the Krusty Krab? Where I grew up, I fucked with El Paraíso, okay? Y Los Comales. Tacos Los Comales. So there's another place called El Faro, the lighthouse. Bro, they said, they said, El Faro versus El Paraíso. And I was laughing my ass off because, like, really, El Faro is the chum bucket. And El Paraíso, especially the ones if you're familiar with E Town on McLean, they're across from each other too. But I'm talking about the OG spot by the trailer parks. You know what I'm talking about? You know what street I'm talking about. Villa Liquor on the corner, you feel me? Represent. I am a goddamn waste of fucking life. Dun, 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 dun. I have to leave in like 10 minutes anyway. I was really not vibing this morning. I was just saying a bunch of caca. Still gonna turn it into a video though. I don't mind the land flood because uh, I'll eventually get something else to defend myself with. Now, my black and green deck has something called a Maelstrom Pulse. The Maelstrom Pulse destroy target permanent and all permanents with that name. Oh, no, destroy target. I don't fucking know. So I guess just get rid of the one hawk you have. Okay, he's got a land. Obviously, I'm definitely gonna go after this. I just thanks for tuning in and being here with me. Life is scary, man. Oh, check this out. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, read the face text of this card. When Massacre Worm enters the battlefield, creatures your opponent control get a -2/-2 counter until the end of the turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. So he's gonna lose all 12 health right here. Watch. Because he lost 6 creatures that way. So see ya, bitch. All right, I'm gonna start the next campaign level, and I'm gonna have to end in the middle of it. But thanks for tuning in. This guy has a lot of instant and burn. I'm just gonna do sepulchral strength. Black green is very powerful. The decks that came out of this era, like cards from Innistrad and stuff, and the zombies and vampires and the kill cards, it was all very strong and good. And I really haven't played Magic since Innistrad. Like, if you want to talk like in real life. When was that? I have to Google it. Yeah, okay. The Innistrad block came out in 2011. That makes sense. Because I remember doing a vampire deck. Because I had, what was it? Liliana's Vex or Liliana's Curse? Liliana's Caress? Sanguine Bond? Uh, like, I had a lot of cards that leech life and gave me life. Now, this right here sounds like a Cyclone 9 song that like hit the cutting room floor. Pernicious Deed. I love some of these fucking some of these names. So creative. But basically, this is one of my favorite cards. It only costs 3, one devotion to black, one devotion to green, and it's X. Sacrifice Pernicious Deed. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with converted mana cost of X or less. So X meaning the variable of how much land you choose to pay. And say he's got a field full of creatures that he paid 5 mana to put down, and you crank it to 5, you sacrifice it. It'll destroy not only those creatures, but any enchantments or anything that has a 5 cost or less. And it's just really intimidating to have it on the field because it's a field wipe, but it's a selective field wipe. You can basically, um, if you have high cost stuff on the field and they have like 2 drops and 1 drops, you can put the slider to where it only kills their shit. So that's something to think about. I I kind of need one of those IRL. So my troll is hexproof, so I won't be able to put the Rancor on it. So I'm gonna put the leash. I'm probably gonna have to go before I could even win. This is an interesting one. If you have like a Mortivore or something with ramping, and then you sacrifice it, uh, you draw cards equal to its toughness or power. It's power and toughness. So power is 3, toughness is 2. You reading that? The bottom right. Its power is 3. Its toughness is 2. So we're gonna put Rancor on here. We're gonna murder that. He's gonna hit me for 1 health, but he's gonna tap his creature. But if you notice, the enchantment Rancor gives this creature trample, and now trample is the say he can only block 1 of that damage coming through, so it's gonna hit him for 3. All right, I gotta call it. I gotta leave. We're not gonna be late, so see ya.
Frustrated.
Yeah, dude. It's easy. You just gotta click on the taco at the end of the video. Look, it's right here. Down on the right-hand side. You gotta go right here, buddy. Click on that taco. Subscribe. Subscribe. I want you to touch my taco.